The revised Q1 GDP numbers are out, officially released just a couple minutes ago. Alicia Nieves is back with us live from Wall Street with the latest. What are you seeing, Alicia?
Yeah, good morning, Markie. Those numbers just dropping right now. Remember, GDP is kind of an impact to the overall economy. It shows whether the economy is growing or it's shrinking. The last GDP read that we got, the initial print for Q1 came out last month. It showed a contraction. The economy is shrinking by 0.3%. You're seeing the new number, the revised number out this morning. Now that has been revised higher. So we saw less of an impact, less of a shrink in the economy last month, according to these revised numbers, now lower by about 0.2%. This is basically good news. This is showing that the economy wasn't impacted as much as, we thought by Trump's tariffs. And in fact, if you remember that report when it initially came out, it showed that the contraction that we saw in Q1 was really related to retailers and a lot of companies stocking up on goods. The import factor in the overall complicated calculation of GDP is just negatively impacted by imports. So it wasn't a factor of consumers spending less money and consumers not shopping. It was really just a factor of people and companies trying to stock up. So the report out this morning showing that the shrink was less than we initially reported last month. Good news for the economy. If we look at the Dow futures right now, I mentioned all morning, they have been up really on that ruling that came out yesterday of the U.S. Trade Court, but now they're up just slightly higher just before the bell opens in about an hour from now. You're looking at the Dow looking to open higher by about 0.2%, the NASDAQ just over 1%, and the S&P 500 looking to open higher by about 0.8%. So overall, good news here. Economy not shrinking as much as we previously thought. Markie.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.